They arrived in Indonesia weak and tired after a long, dangerous journey from Bangladesh. These Rohingya refugees had already come ashore in Aceh province. But the message from locals was clear: you are not welcome here. They were given food and water before being forced out to sea again. Around 100 people took part in a demonstration in the city of Sabang. For now, these children have enough food and somewhere safe to sleep. But their future is uncertain. They have no passports, no homes, and no idea how long they'll be allowed to stay here.
I call on the Myanmar authorities to suspend military action, end the violence, uphold the rule of law, and recognize the right of return of all those who had to leave the country.
Hi everyone. For today's presentation, I would like to bring one issue recently happening in Indonesia, in my country, that is the Rohingya refugee crisis in Indonesia. The first, I will give you the explanation of Indonesia. Indonesia is the largest archipelago country in the world. It has approximately 70,000 islands lying along the equator. However, that does not keep Indonesia away from problems, because we found many problems in Indonesia. Recently, Indonesia is one of the most populated country in the world. It has 277 million inhabitants. The Rohingya refugee crisis in Indonesia is a complicated and urgent matter that brings to light the difficulties encountered by both the host nation and the refugees. For years, the Rohingya Muslims, a small ethnic group in Myanmar, have been escaping violence and persecution at home. And then the Rohingya people have faced discrimination and violence in Myanmar, where they are denied citizenship and basic rights. This has led to waves of displacement, with many Rohingyas seeking refuge in neighboring countries and beyond. Rohingya refugees have made Indonesia one of their destinations. They frequently live by boat after dangerous treks across the Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea. There are several risks associated with this travel, such as human trafficking and exploitation. The legal status of Rohingya refugees in Indonesia is one of their main problems, as a result of its non-signatory status of the 1951 Refugee Convention and its 1967 protocol. Indonesia lacks a legislative framework that would allow it to recognize refugees and grant them sanctuary. Undocumented arrivals are treated as illegal immigrants under Indonesia immigration law, which entails detention and deportation. Rohingya people in Indonesia experience uncertainty and are frequently detained and detention centers or live in uncertain without access to basic service, since they are not legally recognized as refugees. Like many developing nations, Indonesia struggles to provide for its own people, let alone a sizable migrant population. If Indonesia were to formally accept a sizable refugee population, there are worries about the impact of healthcare, work possibilities, public service, and educations. Despite this challenge, Indonesia has provided some humanitarian assistance to Rohingya refugees, often with support from international organizations and non-governmental organizations. However, the scale of the crisis requires broader international cooperation and burden sharing. And then the last, in conclusion, while Indonesia has shown some humanitarian concern and willingness to assist Rohingya refugees, the lack of legal framework for refugees, research contents, and concern about the impact on local communities make it difficult for the country to fully accommodate and integrate Rohingya refugees at this time. Addressing the Rohingya crisis requires not only immediate humanitarian aid, but also long-term solutions that involve regional cooperation and international support to ensure the protection and rights of all Rohingya people fleeing persecution.
Hello. What do I do?
Because then sometimes it's like I like you know, like you go